Salam, everybody! Today we're diving into the world of Iranian divorce law. It's a topic that's often misunderstood, so buckle up. In Iran, divorce laws are deeply rooted in Sharia law, which stems from Islamic teachings. This means religious principles guide the entire process. From the grounds for divorce to custody arrangements, Sharia law is the bedrock. Now, let's talk about the Iranian family court system. It's where all the legal drama goes down. These courts specifically handle family matters, including, you guessed it, divorce. Judges in these courts are tasked with applying both legal statutes and interpretations of Sharia law. It's like a legal balancing act. But here's the thing. Interpreting Sharia law isn't always black and white. Different judges might have varying views on certain aspects. This means outcomes can differ depending on the judge's interpretation and the specific circumstances of the case. So, understanding Iranian divorce law requires us to acknowledge this fusion of religious principles and legal interpretations within the framework of the Iranian family court system. It's complex, nuanced, and ever-evolving. Let's talk about how divorce kicks off in Iran. Now, it's different for husbands and wives. For husbands, it's like ordering takeout. They have the right to initiate divorce, known as talaq, pretty much whenever they choose. All they have to do is declare their intention in court, and boom, the process begins. No need to give a reason or jump through hoops. But for wives, it's a different story. They need specific grounds like their husband's addiction, imprisonment, or inability to financially support the family. Think of it like returning something to a store. You need a valid reason. They have to petition the court and provide evidence to back up their claims. This difference in initiating divorce highlights a fundamental aspect of Iranian divorce law. It grants men more immediate power to end the marriage. This disparity in power often puts women at a disadvantage, especially if they're financially dependent on their husbands. So, while Iranian law allows both men and women to seek a divorce, the paths they must take and the burdens of proof they carry are far from equal. Alright, let's break down alimony, or as they call it in Iran, nafaka. This is a critical aspect of Iranian divorce law, where the husband has a financial obligation to support his wife during and after the marriage. It's like a financial safety net, ensuring the wife maintains a certain standard of living. Now, the amount of nafaka isn't set in stone. It's determined based on the wife's lifestyle during the marriage and the husband's financial capabilities. The court steps in to determine the exact amount and duration of these payments, taking into account the needs of the wife and the capacity of the husband to pay. But there's a catch. Remember the term nashiz, meaning disobedient? If a court finds a wife disobedient, she could lose her right to nafaka. This disobedience can include anything from refusing to have sex with her husband to leaving the house without his permission. So, while nafaka is designed to protect women financially after divorce, its application is often debated and can be influenced by societal expectations placed on women within the context of marriage. Let's talk about the mariya, or dowry, in Iranian divorce. It's a mandatory gift from the groom to the bride at the time of marriage, agreed upon and documented. Think of it as an ancient prenup, offering a measure of financial security to the woman. Here's where it gets interesting. The wife can demand her marry at any point during or after the marriage, even if her husband doesn't want a divorce. It's her right, and the courts can enforce the payment. Now, if the husband can't pay the marry up front, the court can allow for payment installments or even imprison him until the debt is settled. This highlights the seriousness with which Iranian law takes the mariya. So the mariya acts as a powerful tool for women in a patriarchal society, offering them a level of financial independence and leverage within the marriage. It's a fascinating example of how Iranian law attempts to balance traditional practices with modern-day realities.